Start.
Greetings everyone. This is Surya. Me and my teammates Madhavan and Jacob have been assigned the topic of protecting our environment. We are going to protect our environment by adding smartness to our dustbin. In this video, we are going to explain how we are going to add smartness to our dustbin and solve major environmental problems. As you can see, this is our main website where you can see the statistics of a dustbin. So in a typical dustbin, you will add various categories of trash, like from varying from plastic trash, food waste, e-waste, and also glass kind of products. So in order to just dumping all those kind of trash into one place, we are going to segregate those things into separate pits or sort, so that once they got filled up, we can inform the particular industry people to come and collect the waste. For example, if the food waste got filled up, we can inform the manure companies or any farmers to come and collect the food waste so that they can use it for manure or some other things. So in this video, we will show how we are going to implement all those things. So if you see this is our website, where in the starting point you can see the total amount of trash in your dustbin, and then it will also show what kind of trash it is in there. For example, plastic, e-waste, food, and glass. Now initially it's zero as we have not started anything. Now first let's jump into our Python code and see how we are going to update our website. Just a second. So I'll insert every variable to 0. So let me set up my camera. So when I run this cell, as you can see, it have directed apple. So after deleting apple, we can close the code. So as I have placed the apple for so long time before it got pushed into the particular spot, it have deleted it 3 times. So I have to update this value to our website. So after updating to this to our website, now we can go inside our simulation. As you can see, this is our software simulation for our hardware components. So as you can see, it contains a servo motor, an LCD, a gas sensor, and a buzzer. The servo motor is used to push these trash objects into its particular slots. So for example, now we have seen a food-based trash. So it will, using the servo motor, it will push that food-based product into the correct spot of the food-based slot. So this gas sensor is also used to detect any poisonous gas accumulation like methane or something like that. So whenever there's over accumulation, the buzzer starts to go off, and the servo motor won't move, so that it cannot allow any passage of trash, and it also not allow any passage of methane gas outside. So when I start the simulation, it takes some time to initialize everything as my internet connectivity is a bit slow.
Actually, someone is throwing inside a dustbin some toxic substance, and they want to remove those toxic substance. So after the gas sensor is detecting, it won't allow another person to throw inside. It will continuously close, and no one can open it till the workers approached and they are cleaning those the toxic substance. And again, we can use normally as a dustbin.
Yes. So as you can see, initially the servo motor comes to its original position for to receive the trash. So we have initially we have received a food-based trash. So it will first detect it. It will take some time to detect it.
We created an online simulation using Tinkercad. We can do a same hardware simulation in online, and we are also showing our prototype in the report. It's a servo kind of thing. According to that, it will tilt the angle so it can separate 4 types of trashes with 4 different angle, so it can easily segregate and keep it in the perfect place. The 4 different kind of waste.
So as you can see, it is reading it from the our website, and it have detected a food. So once it directs the foot, it start the as you can see the servo motor starts to rotate and starts to push the trash into the particular slot. So after pushing that thing, it stays for there for some time, and then after it goes to its original position, our LCD will get updated. It's showing that yeah, food-based object have been uh, thrown into our dustbin. It takes some time to update here in the LCD, as we have provided a delay of 2 seconds here.
So it's connected in IoT, so all workers can see in their mobile itself. So we have
Yes,
created the web page. They can clear everything
yes,
according which
yes. So now you,
they can
as you can
clear.
see, the LCD has been updated with food-based category. Now I will stop the simulation. Now we can go and update this thing to our website. As you can see, our website has been updated and it shows that there are totally three objects. So initially, it was not correctly, it's actually one object, but I have shown it for a longer time before it got pushed into the trash bin. So it's telling it as three. If we have simulated this in the real hardware, it will just show it as one. So now, if I also update the other thing also,
And they don't want to go and check every trash bin. They just want to go which is got filled and they just clean and they can take a specific dustbin even though it's a 10 floor or 15 floor, no problem. They want to go at a specific dustbin and they can clear. So it will be very effective for them also.
as you can see, for now we have just added only food-based trash. So the total amount is also 3, and remaining all are 0, and our food-based is also 3. So using this website, the user can see what kind of waste have been there filling. They can do some analysis of their own, and they can see what kind of waste they have to reduce and so on like that. So now I will demonstrate what are other kind of things this thing can detect. So now I'll again start my camera. I will place some other object here. Now let me run the simulation. So as you can see, I have placed an remote here. It's detecting it as remote, and as you can see, it is also classifying it as e-waste. So as you can see, so here it is detecting as e-waste. Now I will take my damaged remote and place some other plastic waste. So when I place my plastic waste, it is classifying it as 4, and it is classifying it as a plastic waste. So when I stop the simulation, so the numbers are a bit wrong because we are keeping it so long that we are not even moving it to the correct space. So in the real part, we can just once it got returned, we can just move it away. So as you can see, the plastic we can then we can update all these things into our website,
We don't want to run this.
and we can go back to our Tinkercad simulation.
We don't want to do every time this thing. Actually, we created our model and we kept in Raspberry Pi using TensorFlow Lite, and it will itself continuously update in the website and it will maintain it will act like a server and it will
Yes,
itself
yes.
update
Update
them.
everything.
There we don't
Here,
want
this
to
is not real time.
continuously
This is just
code the
simulation
data.
time because so again, for the sake of demonstration, now we are going to demonstrate what it have detected, and it will rotate the servo with a different degree of angle. Last time it have detected an food and it will turn it to a particular degree. Now it have detected plastic waste. It will detect to a particular angle now. As this is all running in simulation time because everything is not running at the same time and everything is not connected like real time. If we do this in real time, the delay will be very low and we can do this analysis very fastly. Because this is a software simulation, we can't bring that speed and accuracy as in real time.
And
So
this
now
is
we
the
have
Arduino.
directed
We are using a Raspberry Pi, so that will be even more faster than this. And yeah, it's printing the value.
it's printing the where it got the
Yeah, e-waste.
data. So now it's showing. It is show it have directed a plastic waste. So accordingly, the angle, see, I can see the angle is now different. It have moved it to a different spot, and it will stay there for some time after for 2 second delay, and it will go back to its rest place, and our LCD will get updated as it has directed a plastic waste.
And we are sending the messages to WhatsApp also. Please come and collect
Yes,
the food waste. Please
yes,
come
yes.
and collect the
Yep.
e-waste.
We will demonstrate this thing after that. As you can see, our LCD have been updated. It is showing PLA, which is plastic. Now we can stop the simulation. So for the last part of our demonstration, so what we are doing is, so for example, if the particular waste pit, for example, the food pit in our dustbin have got filled for full of food waste trash. Now we have to inform our farmer friends to come and collect that food waste so that they can use it as manure. So when I run this cell, it will open a Chrome tab automatically and ask for my authentication to log in into my WhatsApp account. So now I'll just scan my QR code. Just let it go. So now I'll scan my QR using my phone. Now after this everything will be automated as its own. I just have to provide one more input just to tell that the screen have been loaded. After that, everything it will type the message and it will select the contact and it will send the message to the particular contact. So let it load. So now let me go into my Python notebook and just give an input that the screen has been loaded. And now after giving that input, it will automatically open the food directory, type in the message here. As you can see, I am not typing anything. It is typing it on its own and it will send the message to the food contact. Using this thing, the farmers or the manure company will let to know that we have some manure to collect and they'll come to the particular place and collect it whenever their time for them is sufficient. So, and this is our software simulation. So if you see, this is our hardware prototype where you can see it is the same setup but in hardware. As you can see, it contains a servo motor, ultrasonic sensor to detecting the level of the total trash, Raspberry Pi to manage everything, to process everything from directing of images and also to move the servo motors into everything. And the camera is used to get the images of the trash. So whenever we direct, for example, food-based trash instances, this servo motor pushes it to its correct space so it can fall into the correct slot. Similarly for all kind of categories. The ultrasonic sensor, when it got full, then we can inform it to the corresponding contact using WhatsApp. Now I run through my our report. Just a second. As you can see, this is a report. The report consists of everything. We have explained everything in detail in this. You can view our report and see our results in it. Thank you.
Thank you.